Broadcasting from Miami, Florida.
Check this out.
Let's go. Welcome to 25-8 The Culture. Yeah. On who's hot and who's not. Everything hip-hop. Turn it on, turn it up, get it loud. Here we go. You're now vibing with 25-8 The Culture.
Yo, you already know what it is, man. It's your boy Pablo Maccabee from 25-8 The Culture with your host, D-Wise from the Big Fellas. What it do?
Yo, what's up? It's your boy D-Wise. You know I'm in the building. We got some great topics to talk about. Welcome. You already know what it is. Let's get to it.
Also in the building, the legendary Big Money Boy Lance. Yo, what it do?
It's good, family. How y'all doing, man? Good to be here. Glad to see y'all. Most importantly, drink in one hand, smoke in the other. Now let's go.
Yo, and you know what it is. You like the show. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You see that thumbs up button? Hit that. That's the like. And don't forget to turn on that notification bell right corner on the screen. So every time we drop this best, hottest new content, you'll get the alert. Let's continue.
All right, so this week of what's going on in the hip-hop world. So just going on my timeline, I saw that I guess Boosie gonna have a life-size mannequin at Walmart. Yo, that shit look kind of funny, dog. You feel me? And personally, if I see this mannequin, I'm gonna take a photo with it because I fuck with Boosie. But yo, go check out that that picture of Boosie in Walmart. It's pretty funny.
Yo, I fucks with Boosie. Good nigga, always humble, vibing. You know what I mean? Always speaks his mind. Him doing this mannequin at Walmart, I'm just trying to see what his angle is. Like, I don't think he's doing it for shit and giggles. You feel what I'm saying? There's a check somewhere connected to this. So when I see it, I might as well take a picture with it or just point it out or some shit because that shit's funny to me. You know what I mean?
My man Boosie's a hustler. I get behind anything Boosie do. I don't care what it is. So if Boosie got fucking mannequins and Kmart, Walmart, whatever, I'm cool with it. Fuck with Boosie. Shout out to Boosie, real one. Stand up.
Yo, reflecting back to an old post Boosie made, I remember he was going through some water that he was selling, right? So he was testing out all the water with the little drops. So he's like, yo, dog. He's like, checking, Zephyr Hills, this and that, and then his water, and his water was the most alkaline. He's like, yo, dog, I got the best motherfucking water out here. Ain't nobody shit on my motherfucking water. The most alkaline. I'm like, yo, I fucks with this nigga, dog. And I'm like, yo, on that healthy shit, alkaline water is that best shit, you feel me? The highest pH. But yo, my dog's a hustler, boy. Like, he always out here doing his thing, man. You feel me? So whatever he's doing with Walmart, I just think it's mad funny to see a life-size, Boosie mannequin at the Walmart, yo. That's my 2 cents. But yo, I fuck with Boosie.
No, he was also one of the first person to sign on to them rap snacks. You feel what I'm saying? He had his image on them chips and shit. Master P's snacks, the rap snacks and rap noodles and shit like that. So you right, man. He a hustler. I never mad at him. And then the accent he does with everything, like, even when they were asking him questions about the whole R. Kelly thing, like, let's keep it real, man. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, nigga funny, man. Nigga good, real hustler, like, real mentality. Keep it 100 nigga, dog, for real.
Yo, talking about the rap snacks, I had my first rap snack, probably 2 weeks ago. And yo, that shit was fire, dog. Like, I ain't gonna lie, dog. I'm like, this shit tastes good. It was the Biggie Smalls joints that was there. I got them at Walmart, you feel me? I ain't trying to endorse Walmart or anything. That's Walmart, you gonna send a check. Like 5G. Thanks. Yo, 5G, you sending a check to us?
Yo, I'm still waiting on you. Still waiting, 5G.
Yeah, send us a check. You feel me?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I had some rap snacks. Some shit just trash.
Oh, which one did you have though? I had it was like a jalapeno with honey on it.
I had a Cardi B drink that was trash. Oh no, matter of fact, the Migos one is good. They got a sour cream drink. That was pretty good. The rest of them was trash though.
Whose business is that? Is that Master P?
Yeah, that's Master P rap snacks.
Shout out Master P, yo. Well, send us some shit. We'll taste it. We'll taste test that shit for you. Give you a good review on it. But the rap snacks, you need to improve on that, player.
I mean, he got them sneakers, I heard. So if he sends us some sneakers, we'll go balling them. We'll do some of them. We'll see how they feel. How they do.
Them Magnatis?
Is that what they call?
Ain't that what they call? He called them the Magnatis or some shit?
I'll try him out. I ain't gonna lie to him. If he sends it out, I'll give him real feedback. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Send me a pair of Magnatis. I fuck with them.
I'll be 100 with you. Them rap noodles I tried, those ain't it. And I'm just being real with you. Like, I did try the rap noodles. and I got the cup of noodles. So in my defense, like I am a pack of noodles cat. Like with the ramen and shit, I always get the cubes and I do it myself. You feel what I'm saying? So maybe those are better. But the cup of noodles was a miss for me. The wrap snacks, like I've had the popcorn, the chips, everything like that. I feel like they taste just like, the other ones, only I know it's going to like a black community. So I didn't have that bad experience with the wrap snacks that I tried. You know what I'm saying? But the fucking wrap noodles and shit, yo, you need to step the game up the cup of noodles one. A little bit more seasoned and whatnot.
You know what? I fuck with cup noodles just because of the convenience of it being in a cup. Yo, but tell me, like, I guess I used to do this years ago when I was a jit. I used to pour the water into the cup noodle and then heat it up, which I found out that's not the way you should be doing it. You feel me? You're supposed to heat up the water, pour it in there, and then put something on top. But to be honest, I kind of pour out all the liquid and then I put some Jamaican hot sauce, and I mix it up anyway and I eat that shit like that. But I don't know if you've seen everybody, they got these stimulus now, right? So they got the cup noodles with a lobster tail in that bitch. You feel me? But they gotta make these shit a little bit fancy. 1400. And talking about that stimulus check real quick. So I went to McDonald's today. I asked for some ice cream, and they didn't have no fucking ice cream. You feel me? So I seen the memes like, yo, how much it costs to fix the machine, nigga? I got my 14. Like, you feel me? Like, I'll just go fix that real quick. You feel me? Let me get a little profit. You feel me? But all right, before we get off topic, on to the next topic, Black Muppets on Sesame Street. So, I seen just a little snippet. I don't know too much about it. But, they were talking about, I guess, races and stuff like that. Like Black people, we have, more melatonin. That's what we got in our skin or whatever like that. So I guess they're trying to, teach children about different colors and races of people and stuff like that. Which is pretty cool. Let's see where this goes. The only thing that I thought was funny that my dog Lance pointed out, he was like, yo, why does one of the Muppets got a purple nose and purple eyelids? Yeah, I didn't understand that, yo. So I was like, yo, what's up with that Sesame Street? Like, yo, for real, like, let us know what's up with the purple nose. Like, let me know. Because I don't know about anything with Black people and purple noses and stuff like that. But, what's your take?
I mean, the other Muppet had an orange nose.
Thanks.
I'm just saying, like, you could do it. I'm going to appreciate that. I understand why they have the Black Muppets, and they said they're trying to introduce the conversations that need to be had at younger stages. So I applaud you from that one. But you guys could have just gave them the color of their complexion of the Muppet to their nose. You feel what I'm saying? It would have been that simple. But I guess they're trying to go with the Sesame Street, like how they set up the other characters, like Bert and Ernie have like a orange nose and red nose or whatever the fuck. So maybe that's their way of being Muppet-fied or whatever the fuck. But you know what I mean? Yeah, just tell me what that's about. But other than that, I see what you're trying to do. And it's good to introduce a generation of what's going on. So I see that what you're trying to do to connect the dots. So I'm not going to hate on that one. But yeah, man, like why not just, let the whole thing be the full color, but, explain it. I ain't going to judge on the situation until you tell me why.
You can never make Black people happy.
Oh, damn.
All right, Lance.
I agree with that last statement 100% because I'm about to tear this shit up. I'm trying to figure out when the fuck there was a Caucasian Muppet. Does anybody know when the white Muppets existed that all of a sudden we need Black Muppets? Like, I don't understand what the fucking point of this is. Like, I don't even know why we bringing race into these little kids, man. Let them be little kids. The fuck is the Cookie Monster that hop out of trash can eating cookies? Like, what exactly is Sesame Street that we worried about race?
I'm not going to let you try my dog, the Grouch. He was the one that lived in the garbage can. He was green.
Oh, it was the Grouch?
Was my fault. And he had, and I had a problem when they're going to turn the Cookie Monster green because he was going to not be the Cookie Monster anymore. He was going to be the Veggie Monster. So I appreciate that.
Yeah, some more bullshit. But like, yeah, I appreciate you checking me on that because I wouldn't want to hear about that in the comments in my DM. So, but yo, this is bullshit. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I don't give a fuck. This purple nose is trash. This orange nose is trash. Yo, Elmo's the red nigga, right? The red nigga got an orange nose, and then the black man got an orange nose. What the fuck is going on here? It's a joke. A lot of this shit is bullshit. This is trying to make people feel good about shit that don't mean a goddamn thing. So fuck you, Sesame Street. And you can just shove this up your Big Bird's ass because it's a waste of me. You ain't doing nothing for me on this one. If the little kids like it, fine. But I'm a grown ass man. This is bullshit.
If it helps
what?
100% for you, Lance, because you have your opinion with it. If you see them trying to make a stride to they're trying to bring up the conversation, is it worth it to you, or they should have went a different route? Like, what would have been the appropriate thing for them to do to open up the conversation, in your opinion?
The appropriate thing to do? Well, first, let me give them credit for what they did get right on the Muppets before I answer that. Man, they got them haircuts right. Them shits is faded down right. Them shits cut. They got that part right 100%. I'm going to give that to them. The goatee lined up. You know what I'm saying? That shit lined up right. But what should they have done? Nothing. Yo, these kids don't give a fuck about no race. They are just happy fucking people. It is adults trying to push a message onto kids. They don't care. They make friends with who they make friends with. And at the end of the day, if you're worried about teaching them that lesson, well, what the fuck they supposed to learn as they get older? Let them enjoy that blissful ignorance for as long as they can. Why are we forcing a message down their throat? Leave them the hell alone. If you want to teach your child that he's black and the importance of his history, then great. But let the cartoon just be the fucking cartoon. Some things are just meant to be a cartoon or some kind of entertainment for children. Let them teach math, colors, things like that. Race, leave it out of it.
I agree with you to a certain degree on that. Because you know what, children, they don't grow up, thinking about race or whatever, Like my child's around, every type of race. I don't think she really like, thinks somebody's different, like, because they're whatever color, So, and then, one day they'll realize like that they look different or somebody is different from them. But it's like they're not going to treat them any differently because they've been growing around these multicultural, environment. But I guess maybe for people that don't grow up in a multicultural environment, that maybe all they see is black or all they see is white or all they see is Asian or all they see is whatever. Maybe to explain the difference between, hey, how come they look different from me? I don't know, like, like TV, I feel like it becomes more of a teacher to the child than actual parents because, I feel like parents, they don't want to touch on those issues like, hey, look, like they're Chinese or they're black or they're white. So it's like, yo, TV teaches your child a lot of stuff. Cause like, man, I'll be seeing my daughter, she's only 3 years old. And, we'll pick up a toy somewhere. And then she was like, yo, I have a duplicate of this toy. I'm like, what the hell, what the word duplicate mean? You feel me? I did not teach you that word duplicate. Like, you feel me? You definitely learned that from TV. Like, you feel me? So I'm like, yo, sometimes
You definitely could have said, I already have this toy. That would have been like the norm.
I know, right? 100%. Like, even
ready for the SATs.
Yeah, like I would have told you, I'm like, you already have one of these. It's the second green one you have. Like, I would not have used the word duplicate. Like, you feel me? But I'm like, whatever she's learning from, ABC mouse or, or whatever, 1, 2, 3 this or, whatever. So, so I feel like, I guess they're trying to teach you same way. Like, I have toys from my daughter is teaching her about coding or programming by putting, 2, 2, 3 arrow left, right, left, and then you hit play and the robot does whatever. So I just think they're probably trying to teach us like, yo, we're not different. Cause I saw like today, my daughter was watching a show about, I think it's called Super Monsters or whatever like that. So I guess they were talking about, like they don't like zombies or whatever, and zombies are this and whatever like that. And they were just trying to break down prejudice and stereotypes, even for a cartoon that my 3-year-old was watching. So, like I kind of appreciate that. It's like, yo, it wasn't nice to make fun of this zombie or whatever it was, and to prejudge prejudice because, people make up these stereotypes and stuff like that. So I don't know like what age people watch Sesame Street from, like, if it's like from 2 to 9, or these are questions, because man, the kids, they be asking some deep questions that you feel like they can't understand completely or it's hard for you to explain to them. So, you know, raising children is not easy. And for Sesame Street to even do this, it's probably because of the racial tension that's going on in the world and in the country. And I feel like they're probably trying to do this more for the positive more than the negative. But yeah, you're not gonna make everybody happy, you know.
Yes.
So,
do y'all know their names? What's their names?
yeah,
I didn't watch
I hope
Sesame
their names are not like, you know, like Trevante.
Jerome.
Like, you feel me? Or Shaquille, you feel me?
I mean, I'm gonna say this too, and it's like, yo, I'll get to his point. He said there's no white Muppets. And I'm like, yeah, that's a true statement. I didn't think about it like that. But they've had so many famous black guests on there. I've seen Usher on there. I remember Prince was on there. I've seen so many black superstars, Brady, like whoever, certain athletes, Kobe, whatnot. So I mean, they could have had a black author come in there or a black person come in there and just talk about it. Because I remember being young and seeing a Spanish person on there, Asian person on there. You know what I mean? Black, whatever. And they could have touched on the topic. So did they need to bring the black puppets in? No, probably not. Is it their way of trying to be friendly with it and, not like have someone on there to speak about it, like an actual person on there? Maybe it's a good representation to see someone of that complexion all the time, but they could have went on a different route. So I believe the intent was good, but the actuality and the reality, maybe it's not going to be everyone's cup of tea. Because I heard Lance, but I do understand what they're trying to do. But even if they just did it with, Bert is this and Big Bird talks about this and Elmo talks about this, and they have actual black live person, an actual white live person talk about things, and that would have been kind of cool. So it is what it is. They could have had Kaepernick come on there and talk about it. You know what I mean? Like they really could have had someone of color come in, or whoever. They've had Jennifer Lopez. They've had so many different people of different ethnicities on Sesame Street. Like Sesame Street really was like, you made it, man. You're on Sesame Street to a lot of people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so there's a long list of people that would do it. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing.
The names are Wes and Elijah.
I mean, those are definitely, I would say, black names because I know a bunch of dudes you call them Wes. Feel me? And then Elijah, a biblical name.
Yeah. That's
very
not
safe.
Though. That's not like risque. Like, what's the nigga's name?
Right, very safe, very safe.
And you already complimented the shape ups because there's people in real life that don't got those shape ups.
Facts, them shits all mean.
All right, next topic. That could be, unless you want me to read it.
Derrick Jaxn, controversy. I guess he's a serial cheater. And I guess right now, social media is what's the word? Roasting him. What's the word? What's the word we can say for this? I guess people feel like he's a hypocrite because I guess on his show he gives relationship advice, I guess, of to not to cheat or whatever like that. Is he a religious person?
Yeah, after this came out, I'm not gonna say I watched him 24/7, but every time I saw him, he was always talking about relationships and how to be better. You know what I'm saying? But after this scandal came out, I heard so many things about religion with him. So he's got to be a religious person. And if it wasn't on forefront then, it's definitely on forefront now.
Well, he ain't got to be religious. He could just be playing the game. You know what I'm saying? Because I never heard nothing about religion before this. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm okay with touching this early in the show. I thought we was gonna close out with this weak ass nigga, but it's okay. We'll start now. Yo, hypocrites are the worst thing in the world, man. Like, I wish this would have happened when we had the queens on, so we could have seen their faces, because I'm not sure I've ever met a woman in my life that didn't agree with everything that came out this dude's mouth. Everything. And then now they putting pictures together where they're showing that he was recording videos from outside the side piece house. Yo, bro, you know how arrogant you gotta be to be talking about how to treat your woman after you just banged out the side chick? Like, that's like, and like out here putting niggas down for real. Like, there's been videos popping up about him putting down like people like Gilly the Kid. You know what I'm saying? Who's been married for well over a decade, got a family, all his kids by the same woman, and he was trash in his opinion. Like you was the guru and you had all the answers, and meanwhile he was cheating on his joint. So I've never been in favor of canceling the motherfucker, but this is one person that I would like. I would like his blue check gone. I think he should be erased from all platforms. And honestly, I think a lot of y'all women need to be apologizing to us on a regular, because we know a lot of y'all arguments and weak ass points that came from that weak ass motherfucker. Because if you listen to him, I ain't gonna lie, I've been killing this brother for years. Check the page. We don't fuck with Derrick Jaxn around here. We do not fuck with this nigga at all. He preaches to a lack of accountability in women. Like, I know it sounds good, ladies, but at the end of the day, the motherfucker ain't right. He out here cheating on his joint, gassing y'all up to bring problems into your own shit. So, hey man, watch you get your information from. Pay attention to these motherfuckers, man, because everything ain't what it seems, yo. But fuck this coward, because he out here really killing dudes, like really, really out here killing dudes, like going side by side, calling them out in the videos. You need to be canceled, bro. And don't disrespect the church by trying to act all holy now and all that repentance shit, nigga. Fuck you, bro. This that bullshit that people who actually believe in religion and God and all that shit be talking about, or people who don't talk about. Because, yo, bro, you did all that dirt. Now all of a sudden you like, oh yes, I have learned. But you got a book coming out in the next month or so. So, yo, man, you out here looking bad, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. You looking real fucking bad.
Team Kevin Samuels, yo.
That's a fact.
That's the guy. I'm sorry, yo. You keep it funky, keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? And like, yo, this dude right here, like, I'm not gonna lie and say I know his moves and I studied him. I saw him pop up on videos here and there. I didn't know he was as big as he was until he got in trouble. You know, they don't talk about you until you do bad. You know what I'm saying? So, but you know, Jada Pinkett Smith all over again. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, let's call a spade a spade. Like, you feel this happened on the women's side and y'all didn't really bash him as much. That's the one thing I'll say. Like, I didn't know he was talking in the way that Lance follows him and knows he's talking. But like, yo, Jada Pinkett did that and y'all were really trying to save Jada. This nigga does it and now he's the worst thing on earth. I would say that we're equal. You know what I'm saying? I be equal like how you guys say this, but he's getting destroyed. And rightfully so. Hypocrites should get destroyed. I didn't know. I'll see him here and there say, oh, fellas, you gotta do this and that. And I think I've even seen him talk about women, you gotta, you can't put this in that, but you can't talk about relationships if your home is fucked up, man. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I would never take basketball advice from a hockey player. Like, what the fuck we talking about? Like, that's not your lane. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, your shit's in shambles. I'd rather listen to somebody that truly did this shit and still in a happy marriage and them 25 years or 15 years or 12 years. And you know what I'm saying? Like, and this is what's going on. His wife, like, I feel like he made his wife look kind of like a fool, even though she says she's speaking for herself, but this man was cutting off her conversation. Yes, they did. Like, oh, hold on a second. And continuing her and not letting her speak. So I'm like, damn, that's just crazy. And she said her points and she said, I know everything, but yo, like, he didn't come out and say this. He came out and said this because he got jammed up. Let's keep it a funky. Let's keep it 100. Let's not say like he served himself on a platter. Like, listen, I fucked up before in relationships, and this is why I'm telling you this. The shit got hot, and then he had to talk about it. And there's still women coming out that I'm hearing about saying like, yo, he just fucked me on Friday. Like, whoa, like this shit's not over yet. Like more and more women are coming out every day. I'll say this, their relationship is between them two. Everybody's relationship between them two, the man and the woman, what they want to do. Wherever the relationship is, that's on them. But when you go forefront and you are labeled a guru, your I's better be dotted, your T's better be crossed, man. Like, for real. You can't talk that talk and you're not walking that walk. It's that simple.
100%.
If we're being honest, the ladies ain't even killing him. It's just the dudes. I don't hear ladies
I hear the ladies
like that.
Homegirl a lot, like, you look like a fool. Like,
exactly. They killing the girl, but the problem is him. It's almost like they're ignoring his shit. So when he get back on his feet and we kind of let it go a little bit, he can go back to pandering the bullshit. But in its reality, you can feel how you want to feel about her. But at the end of the day, man, that everything that man ever said, that shit is a rap. I don't care. You can't run that shit on me, running it from that motherfucker. Look at the source.
I think he's gonna, and I could be wrong, but this is my prediction. He's gonna let go the relationship lane and he's gonna get on the religious lane. What you think? I bet you that's his move. It's gotta. He keeps bringing it up a lot, man. Because you said something very valid. Like his shit is dead. You 100% right. How else can he stay popular with the masses? He goes the religious route. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but that's how I feel. That's his next lane. That's his next move.
See, but that's the thing. He ain't popular with the masses. He's popular with the women.
He
that
can
ain't
talk
the
about
you gotta remember.
God can make your relationship stronger.
But you gotta.
I'm telling you.
You gotta understand religion. The religion part is the savior. That's the olive branch back to the community. But that's not where he gonna stay because the base is the women. That's his base. So this looks good to women saying, "I'm sorry. I've learned. I'll do better." To us, we don't give a fuck about none of this. You just a hypocrite motherfucker that been hating on brothers all this time. To women that want to hear, you're not the problem. You're the prize. You do everything right. You deserve to be treated like this. They're not going to cut off the lifeline to the pandering, which is why the women are attacking the wife for staying with him, not attacking him for being a piece of shit. They want that lifeline. They want that. They want to continue to be the audience to the pastor that preaches what they want to hear. That's who he is. The church is just an avenue for him to steer the ship a little bit. Like, hey, ladies, look, I'm working on it. I'm working on me. I'm changing. But in all reality, to the brothers, that don't mean shit. We don't give a fuck. You a bum ass nigga for putting down your own kind to get bread. And that's all this shit is about. How you got a book called Heal With Me Ready when all this shit is to go? Heal together or whatever. Yo, this dude is a fraud, man. And if women really, really was about that shit where they were like, nah, if you wrong, we ain't fucking with it, then they wouldn't fuck with this nigga. And then it don't matter if he go to the church route or try to do relationship advice. He'd have no lane because he lost his base.
I don't know, man. I don't think him preaching the same shit he was now that this is out there. I think it's not gonna work, but we'll see. Time will tell. You know what I'm saying? I think it's hard once you get late. Once now this is open, there's still more and more women coming. This is real, and then what's really gonna hurt is like what helps him win. That's why the religious route might be his move. Is when he supposedly a woman got an abortion, he pleaded with her not to get the abortion because he wanted her to have the child. So that's gonna give him big ups in that like religious community. But like, yo, these women are still coming out. Man, I don't know, man. You think he's again? You pay attention to more than I do. Does he have enough juice to bounce back from this, in your opinion?
Absolutely, but it ain't about him. It's because of his base. His base ain't worried about accountability. When you just want a pat on the ass and to be told you're right, you'll keep listening, and that's why he'll survive in the end.
All right, say less.
All right, so the next topic, Cassidy versus Hitman. What I know about this was what I seen on Instagram, like everybody else saw, how they had like a heated conversation, and that shit looked like it was getting real gangster. Niggas started talking about you ain't gonna do shit. Niggas is standing up. Niggas saying on Pyru and all that. You feel me? So, yo, D-Wise, it seems like you know a little bit more about this. I'll break that down.
All right, first off, you feel what I'm saying? This happened during a face-off, a sit-down when Hitman Holler was standing on one side and Cassidy was standing on another side. You feel what I'm saying? They talked, it got rowdy. You feel what I'm saying? Supposedly Cassidy had like seven niggas to 10 niggas in there. Hitman said he came by himself. You feel what I'm saying? It started off with rapping, then it got into like you ain't this, you pussy, you ain't gonna fight me. Yo, I seen niggas drag you around, you drag me around then. He's like, yo, I got real killers in the room, you better watch what you say. he's hyped up and get it. But when it's all said and done, I will say this is a ploy to get you to watch the battle. Hitman Holla, you know what I'm saying? Legend, everyone knows he came from this world. He's on Wildin' Now. He's making BET appearances. He's making commercials. He's grinding. He's getting his money. Blessings to him, you know what I'm saying? Cassidy, everyone know who Cassidy is, you know what I'm saying? Everyone knows about his hits. Everyone knows about his legendary battle that got him famous against Freeway. So this is to sell tickets. It's going to be on pay-per-view. A lot of people saying Cassidy lost the juice after his battle against, what's his name? Eros, no, what is his name? What's the dude's name he battled last time, Maccabee? Eros, oh, God. Starts with an A.
I mean, I don't know.
Arsenal, that's what the name is.
I fuck with Arsenal, yo.
Like I said, after this battle with Arsenal, like he's losing the juice and stuff like that, and they feel like Hitman Holla is gonna get it. But I love battling shit. Let me go on subject because this is the last, like with all the new hip hop that's coming out, and I'm not the biggest fan of the newest stuff. Some stuff I enjoy a little bit more than other, but like battles are straight lyricism. If you like lyricism, the way they connect their dots and they paint the picture when they're tearing someone down, that's just a thing of beauty to watch. You feel what I'm saying? But back to them like going at each other's head and stuff like that, it's to sell tickets. At the end of the day, they're still going to show up April 3rd. You know what I'm saying? They said either buy tickets to be at the spot or get the pay-per-view event. Of the one against Arsenal he did. A lot of people say Cassidy took the L, and they think Hitman Holla is going to, beat him up as well. But, you can never sleep on Cassidy because, like, even Hitman said, even though we going at it right now, whatever, he's like, yo, you can't deny what Cassidy's done. So, I think I'm better, but I can't sleep on him. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be a good battle. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait to watch it, see how they connect the dots. I always like the stories, you know what I mean? So it's all good. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not going to lie. I don't expect it to be a good battle. Last time I heard Cassidy spit, man, I turned that shit off. I don't want to dishonor the memory of the great Cass, the battle rapper, because the shit he was doing last time I saw him was a fucking joke. If we gonna be honest, and that's what we here to do, Cass washed. Cass all the way washed. I know Cass is great at one time. Nobody will deny it or take it from him. But come on, man. We all know when your favorite athlete loses a step, just don't jump as high. Just don't move as fast. Cass don't move as fast, jump as high. He ain't as smart. Cass just needs to hang it all the way the fuck up. Shout out to Arsenal, because Arsenal definitely did win that battle. I love being a disrespectful battle rapper. And anytime you open up a battle with suck my dick. Oh, as a New Yorker, I'm all the way in. I'm going to just be honest with you. So shout out to Arsenal for that. But as far as the confrontation in the room, if he had 10 niggas around him, then I definitely approve of what Hitman Holla did. Because he said, yo, y'all not going to threaten me, went over there and grabbed the duffel bag and sat back down. So it wasn't no running. If he was surrounded by 10 niggas and all he wanted to do was make sure he had his bag in front of him, sounded like somebody was going to get hit with some hot shit, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? Cass is talking all slow. You do it. You do it. It's like, I'm not a fan of Cassidy no more, man. I fuck with Hitman Holla. Cass, you about to lose this battle. You lost that exchange in the room surrounded by 10 niggas. I'm not excited. I don't care. Arsenal and Hitman Holla would be better. I wish I could name like a couple other niggas I really fuck with, but I can't right now. So yeah, I'm just sticking with Arsenal.
If we're gonna go old school and legendary shit, I really feel like Arsenal and Hitman Holla definitely would have been the move. But I'd rather see, because we never got to see it, and he's been calling them out for years. I'd rather see the Cassidy Murder Mook shit. That's what everybody really wanted to see, because they've been in the game for a minute. Murder Mook was trying to hide them. He said, "Yo, 100 bands. I spend that on my t-shirts and throw it away." So he was on some. I'm making real money. Well, now that you're back at it, you should have won that Murder Mook first. You know what I'm saying? That's the one I really heard. Arsenal was saying, something my dick, shout out to, Jersey, because that's what he represents. But Murder Mook, shout out to New York, Harlem. He was really like, when he faced Serious Jones, he's like, hey, I want to say this. I don't want to be friends after this. So let me get this out the way. You'll suck my dick. You know what I'm saying? So Murder Mook was known to tell niggas, invite him to the privates. So that would have been the better move. Cassie getting older. If Cassie need to check, whatever. But I know one thing, even if he gonna come in it with the lyricism that the younger cats have, he sells tickets. That's why he's there. His name still holds weight. Even if you feel like he's not the man of old, please believe me, don't think this pay-per-view is not going to sell, and don't think that people aren't going to be getting a lot of views on it. Period. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, how could I forget about Charlie Clips?
Oh,
Now Charlie Clips is a bad motherfucker. If Cassidy wanted a battle, or if he just wanted his funeral service, then he should have called out Charlie Clips, and we could have done that real proper. But I think Hitman Holla gonna do the job. But I don't think there's anybody better than Charlie Clips in the game right now.
Did Charlie Clips go against Arsenal?
I don't know.
Those guys have been around the circuit, so they might have. I gotta look. I think I've seen it, but those guys have those are certain battles that you like to see. There's so many other monsters out there too. Sue Surf was a problem too. There's so many monsters out there. Even Cassidy back in his prime when he was really going up. Cassidy was another. There's so many. Serious Jones just came back in. I need to see a rematch between Serious and Murder Mook because that shit was a legendary battle. You know what I'm saying? So there's just. I just don't know if he's past the battle rapping thing, you know what I'm saying? And it's all good, man. But it's gonna sell. People are gonna watch it. We're gonna talk about it, and hopefully he comes harder because I really think a lot of niggas was on some 70-30 shit for Arsenal versus Cassidy, and I'm like, yo, niggas is Cassidy fans telling me that shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's gonna be a good. It's going to sell tickets. Let me not say it's going to be a good battle. It's going to be a performance. It's going to sell tickets, and people are going to tune in to watch it.
Yo, so on to other verses coming out. We got Method Man versus Redman. Pretty much they just each other.
I said this. I want you guys to go back.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
When I called out this, and Lance said it's gonna be a vibe. I fucking agree it's gonna be a vibe. Lance is gonna be there smoking. I know he is.
Fucking right.
He in one hand, smoking the other. I might get an edible in. You know what I mean? I need to get whatever. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not smoking, but I might want to go on a different level. You feel what I'm saying? This is. I enjoy the battles. I like to see niggas kill each other. I enjoy that part. But these verses have turned into mini concerts. They're vibes. The Snoop Dogg DMX shit. Niggas watched it and enjoyed it. And it was dope. And niggas was vibing. I like that. Ain't no better vibe. I don't think anybody can give me a better vibe than Redman and Method Man. And they you know what? They're very talented and they would battle each other just to push each other's envelope to the edge. But when it's all said and done, the next song's gonna be them together, passing the blunt off, drink. This is the ultimate old school vibing, drink a little something, smoke a little something, eat a little something. Bro, this is gonna be a movie I'm gonna be watching. I can't wait. I called this shit out. I said, y'all niggas need to stop playing. You know what the people want to see. They want to see Redman. They want to see Method Man. They want to see them niggas go at it and vibe and chill. This is what's happening. Thank you so much. Versus, I need a check because I did this. I said this. You know what I mean? Go ahead, Lance.
Yo, as long as there's nothing but weed smoke in the air and great tunes, man. It's a vibe, man. Come on, man. This gonna be that one where you just sit there and they probably do a couple songs and then they gotta perform the tracks they did together. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if y'all gotta split the battle to 18 songs. And just make sure y'all get the two records that I'm mad I can't remember the name of the record. The big joint. Oh my God. I have to perform these records together. So this shit is gonna be dope. I'm loving what y'all doing. Y'all making up for that fucking selling out shit to Thriller with some battles. I do appreciate that part of it because you did sell out. But Method Man, Redman, this is A1. Outside of looking for the elite battles, you know what I'm saying? Like Cam and all that facing off, Dipset G Unit type vibe. This is exactly what we wanted from Versus. So shout out Timberland, Switch Beach. I got Thriller now because this gonna be the one right here. You know what I'm saying? Get your O's ready, get your sips ready. Big blunts only, 3.5s only, nothing lower. Let's fucking get it.
All right, so we got another versus coming up. We got SWV versus Escape.
Niggas is fucking.
That
night, niggas is fucking, boy. Come on, come on. Them records, they gonna be singing all day. Yo, that's 20 records of just passion and sexiness and vibes, my nigga. That shit gonna be. You might as well just sit there and enjoy that one with your girl. Let your girl drink your champagne. You drink your hard liquor, smoke your blood, and just enjoy a wild night of passion, boy. Cause that's what it's gonna be. You can't put those two groups together and just say, "Yo, give us your best," and don't nothing get popping. Let's be honest about it. You know what I'm saying? So I can't wait. I guess so. We can. I can't wait for this shit, bro. I'm telling you, was the youngest singing this shit. You know what I mean? So this is dope. I'm happy to see groups being brought into the picture now. I'm definitely hyped about that. It gives me a little more hope for rap groups to battle. So man, kudos, big ups. I love this. But yeah, make sure you got your lady. Make sure you got the crib, maybe a little candle. You know what I'm saying? Maybe run a bath or something. I don't know. But there's gonna be some fucking.
Yo, this is gonna be dope. I will say this. I will have my wife's wine out there, her Moscato. She likes that. You feel me? Whether it's or the red, I'm gonna have that there. I'll cut up some strawberries, get a nice cheese platter with some crackers there. I'm gonna get the mimosa up there, some orange juice and champagne, and I'm gonna listen to these things. And you know what's going on in my mind. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing but. I doubt we make it. If they play their hits, I doubt we make it past the first 3 songs.
Man, they gonna bring Rain, dog. Rain down.
Even the mix that they have with Michael Jackson, be right there, love. That shit right there, when I hear that shit, like, I'm supposed to just come off and it's like cheese platter, orange juice, champagne. Like, I don't care. It's gonna be a vibe.
You're the one for me. Come on, man.
Dope. I will say this, and I might sound like a little bit of a hater, even though this is great. I did want to see SWV versus En Vogue. I feel like that was going to be another hitter thing. And I'm not hitting against Escape at all. I just feel coming up, I know so many people mistake SWV for En Vogue. That's the only thing. And En Vogue have bars. And the sisters look the same. They both have powerful voices. I don't know who they're going to battle, but this right here is definitely going to be a moment. Sisters love them. They both got some powerful weight. It's going to be a dope thing. I can't wait to get to this. And I know they're going to come studded out, and they're just going to battle and go at each other, and going to be a good vibe. This probably is going to be the best female versus I saw. I'm going to be honest with you.
Agreed, man. They're going to run out with just kicking it. Who can I run to? Like, yo, I'm telling you, yo, if you already don't listen or was listening to these groups, yo, they about to put you onto a whole nother situation here. We ain't got none of this in today's music. Like, I'm telling you, I bumped this shit in my car. I'll be by myself. I'll put on some SWV. I'll put on some Escape. I'll put on En Vogue. Don't get it twisted. The way rap is set up right now, I listen more of this shit than I do fucking rap. So
he telling nothing.
This gonna be dope.
He telling truth. I definitely bumped way more R&B than rap when for a certain period of time. I felt like I'm in a world versus you know what I'm saying, these new cats that just be and like fucking fucking the Tekashi 6ix9ine and niggas like that. Like, yo, that's what it was for a little bit. So, you know, I had to listen to R&B. And one thing about R&B, yo, whether a man or woman is singing it, if you really trying to, you know what I'm saying, impress a girl, you don't put this new bullshit on. You put that old school R&B and you look in the eyes and magic happens.
Facts.
And our last topic, yo, Mike Tyson about to get back in the ring again.
Yo, Mike Tyson. I'm Mike Tyson. Mr. Everybody's got something, you know, everyone's got a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Tyson. Mr. Yo, when your insecurities meet my, I'm gonna fuck up his catchphrase. When your insecurities meet my confidence, you wanna say I'm arrogant. That Mike Tyson. One of the Gist things I heard, when your insecurities meet my confidence, you say I'm arrogant. Woo! He said that the last fight, which I think he looked incredible in, he said he could have won even more rounds. I believe it. He looked great. He said the last fight, I wasn't trying to knock him out. I was trying to test to see what distance I was going. I believe it. Because I really felt like if he wanted to, he could have ended Roy Jones. No disrespect to Roy Jones. These are just facts. I love you. Were one of my favorite fighters. But when it came to the Mike Tyson versus you battles, Mike Tyson was giving you admitted, yo, them shits hurt. This hurts. You know what I'm saying? Them body shots, I saw you do a couple of those. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it hurt. But Mike, he looks incredible. I would put Mike Tyson easily. And niggas like, you crazy. Mike Tyson easily in the top 20 of heavyweights. And he's not even in
20.
Easily.
Top 20.
Huh?
What the top 20? What the hell kind of shit is that? Mike Tyson is the greatest heavyweight to ever wear boxing gloves.
See, you gotta let the whole thing connect the dots, man. You gotta listen to what I'm saying. I
apologize.
Right now, if we were to go through all the heavyweights right now, like in the rankings, like fighting now, I'm not talking about all time. I'm talking about
put them
in the list of these are all the heavyweights that are fighting. I don't know where you would put him in the 20, but he's definitely in. I can put him easily in the top 20. I feel that is very reasonable at 54. And he has no business being in the top 20 at 50-something years old. But I'm telling you, I believe he's there. You know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
We said, where would you put him right now, man? So I'm confident in saying that. You know what I mean? Of right now. I believe he was testing himself. I believe he succeeded where he thought he was at. And he said he's going for the knockout the next fight. Question is, who's it going to be? Who's signing up for that chin check? I don't know. I can't wait to see it. Mike, you always be the man. I think you always got New York behind you. We always love you. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't go against Mike, man. Like, niggas always hope best for Mike. I love that you turned everything around. And I love that you got in the ring because I felt like in your soul, you felt like you had some unfinished business. Go ahead, man, and lay some sneakers up, bro.
Facts. Yeah. I apologize cutting you off on that one because you're right. Mike Tyson is at least top 20 out right now. Because if we was calling Deontay Wilder the best heavyweight, and he don't seem to understand the difference between a right cross and a left cross, so Mike Tyson is easily top 20. I think he's fighting Evander Holyfield. Evander Holyfield, you're going down, buddy. You're fucking going down.
Holyfield? That's
May 29th. Holyfield, you're going down, you old piece of shit. You steroid using motherfucker. Mike Tyson is going to eat you alive. Mike Tyson, let's go. This is what we wanted. We understand that you might not have wanted to knock Roy out. We understand Roy got on his bike and was like using the ring, creating space. But Evander Holyfield, bro, you are going night. This is going to be beautiful. I've been waiting for this. I never thought I'd get this again. But I always told people, that bitch ass nigga was headbutting Mike when they fought the first time, and he pissed Mike off. So Mike had to bite his damn ear off. See, now we ain't gonna worry about that. We just gonna whoop his ass because he know not to fucking headbutt now. So we good out here. Evander Holyfield. I will say shout out to Holyfield though. He has a boxing promotion and he has a fighter by the name of Natalie Gonzalez. I was trained at the gym that she trains in, Champs Boxing in New Rochelle. So shout out to Evander on that part. Shout out to Natalie. She got a fight coming up soon. Best of luck to you. Evander Holyfield, you suck as a boxer though. The steroids thing never really sat good with me though. Because there's some people that really believe there was no way in hell you should have been that yoked at that age and carry that kind of muscle as well as your power as you went up in the weight. But if we talking about right now, you ain't got a shot. I seen you recently, bro. Let's go, Mike. Make it happen. Give us the Nate Robinson. So we Nate Robinson treatment to Holyfield. So Nate Robinson can come outside again. Because I don't feel like we've seen Nate Robinson since that blow Jake Paul kid put him to sleep. So Mike, do it for your culture, do it for your people, man. Nate Robinson is begging for somebody to get put to sleep so he can come back out. Mike Tyson in 2 rounds.
What's an undercard that you would dream? Because I don't know if that's been announced yet. That you would like to see for those amateur fights before they get to the main event?
There's a I know Floyd was supposed to fight his big brother, but you know Floyd would do that on his own time.
Yeah.
But Evander Holyfield, speaking of Brandon Marshall, the wide receiver who works for Fox Sports.
FS1, yes.
FS1, yeah. Him against Deontay Wilder.
Really?
Yeah, because there was a little bit of back and forth about Brandon Marshall talking about he's got hands, and Evander Holyfield was backing him up, saying, yeah, I think he could do it. So Deontay Wilder, Brandon Marshall, it's at first I thought it was like, as sorry as Deontay Wilder is, he's still gonna win. Brandon Marshall's about 6'5". You know what I mean? He's athletic. So if Brandon Marshall understands the basic 1-2, 1-2-3 head movement, he's got a shot. Because Deontay Wilder knows nothing about defense.
You know, I'll say this though, like whenever you enter someone's world, you got to give the benefit to that person's world. Like he's not a boxer. He's not. If that happens, he needs to retire immediately. Nate Robinson was way more, I believe, is more of an athlete, more athletic than Logan Paul or Rick Paul, whatever Paul he was fighting. But he doesn't box. You know what I'm saying? Like boxing is its own tool. A street fighter, you know what I'm saying? Or even someone that's a martial artist that does not box. When you get in that ring, you know what I mean? It's a whole different thing. Mayweather beat, what's his name? That MMA fighter. And he's a bad motherfucker, fucking Irish cat.
Conor.
Yeah, Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor is an animal now. You know what I'm saying? In the MMA world, but boxing is its own unique lane. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to just jump in there, even if you train with other amateurs. Like, and then is Marshall, like, I don't know, are they about the same way? I don't know. But one thing about it, like, you know, and you said, dude, that nuclear cannon that's in his hand, you don't want to get hit with that. If you haven't been, as a boxer, you learn how to take hits. That's been your mission. Brandon Marshall, I don't think learned how to take hits. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, you know what I'm saying? He did play football, but the only reason why it would be interesting is because Deontay Wilder can't box. Deontay Wilder is more of a fighter than a boxer. So if Brandon Marshall just understands the sweet science, he's got a shot. Conor had no shot against the greatest boxer ever. Greatest defensive boxer ever. Nobody's got a shot at that. Deontay Wilder don't got no jab. He don't got no defense. So he basically out there just trying to blow. So if Brandon Marshall can use some of that football movement, that lateral quickness, and his good feet, he's got a shot. Of course, you take the boxer. But Deontay Wilder's a terrible boxer.
all right, man. I don't think that's gonna happen realistically. Deontay Wilder brings his own thing. I remember we rumored that Eminem and who's the nigga from Atlanta fucking that he was beefing with. He wanted to fight light-skinned cat that used to own the magazines. Benzino. Eminem and Benzino. That would have been cool. Even if it's wasted 5'9" in Benzino, I think that's a possible undercard.
See Benzino. I think I would boxing match Benzino. I got that for the charity.
You feel what I'm saying? Like there's so many other things I think are more realistic. Even like other retired fighters, and like even that he was retired light heavyweight and he fought that ex-Marine. Even that was more entertaining. Like, you know, the boxer showed him up at the end, but he at least went in there and he had movement. You saw he had a post-traumatic stress twitch, he would do from time to time. That was at least entertaining, and he didn't knock him out. So at least that was like, something I actually watched and it was entertaining. But
I got one more fight for you.
What's up?
I got one more fight for you. Daniel Cormier versus Lance Draper. Because me and Daniel, I got a hate relationship with Daniel Cormier. And I'm not saying the brother ain't talented. Okay? The boy, he got game. But I'm just, Daniel Cormier, you was talking all that shit to my boy John Jones, and he bust that ass. You know what I'm saying? So, man, Daniel Cormier, you want to lace him up, man? Boxing, I prefer boxing, but I'll do MMA with you. I'm a bad motherfucker like that. We could do that for the people, but you gotta break me off.
I don't know if your jujitsu and your wrestling. I know you got D, but
yeah, no, it's for the people.
You might be training. Maybe you could do a nice leg sweep.
Nah, No, I'm not. No, I ain't training nothing like that. If the block ain't taught me how to trip, slip, and dip, I ain't got it. But you know what I'm saying? Give me a couple months with a good trainer, man. Give me John Jones. You trained me to beat Cormier's ass, wouldn't you? You know what I'm saying? You a fellow New Yorker. You like upstate New York, so you technically not really New Yorker, but you still a New Yorker. Train me, baby. Daniel Cormier for the people, man. Let's go.
Facts. And yo, shit. I think that's everything on this. Maccabee, what's up?
Yo, that's pretty much what we have today for the show. Appreciate you vibing with 25-8 The Culture. I'm your boy, DJ Pablo Maccabee. I'm out. Peace.
Your boy D Wise, you already know what it is. The best content on earth on 25-8 The Culture. You know what I mean? Appreciate you stopping by. You feel what I'm saying? Definitely leave those comments. We listen to y'all. We do it for y'all. I'm out. One.
Lance Draper. Oh, don't forget, you see that? You like that? $1 bill on behalf of the sponsors, the Big Money Boys. Check them out. And like my Henny, I'm out.